They cut down my trees for their view, so I cut off their only road. I was at work when it happened. Around noon, my sister called me, her voice shaking. She said, "You need to come home right now." I left work early and drove faster than I should have. When I turned onto my street, my stomach dropped. The oak trees were gone, all 6 of them, 40 years old, lining the eastern edge of my property. Clean stumps, branches removed, like they'd never existed. There was a business card tucked under my windshield wiper, Palmer Tree Service. I didn't hire them. I called the number. The guy answered on the second ring. I asked why my trees were cut down. He said they had a work order from the Hilltop Reserve HOA. I told him I wasn't part of Hilltop Reserve. Silence. Then, "You're not?" He said he'd call me back. Hilltop Reserve is the gated community uphill from my land, built 5 years ago. Big houses, big money, big egos. People who pay extra for a perfect valley view. My oak trees blocked that view. Not anymore. I went to their gate and pressed the call button. 2 hours later, I got a call from Richard, the HOA president. He said they thought the trees were on common land and offered to reimburse removal costs. I asked if that covered replacing 40-year-old oaks. He said we could discuss reasonable compensation. I said, let's discuss something else. Hilltop Reserve has one entrance, one road, and that road crosses my land. 20 years ago, the developer made a verbal easement deal with the previous owner, a handshake, nothing written. I bought the land later. That agreement died with him. The next morning, I hired a surveyor. By afternoon, the boundaries were staked. By Tuesday, an 8-foot fence went up straight across the access road, entirely on my property, with a locked gate. My phone exploded. Richard said I couldn't block the road. I said it was my land. He said people couldn't reach their homes. I said that sounded inconvenient. His lawyer confirmed it. No recorded easement. They'd been trespassing for years. By Friday, Richard called again, apologizing. They offered to replace the trees, then money. Finally, we agreed. 6 mature oak trees replaced, a formal easement recorded, and a monthly access fee paid to me. Respect learned.